CBT Naruto.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Mid-Season Classic. Frank, this game has taken us all over the world to some absolutely beautiful spots, and this is one of the prettiest I've seen in a long time, the cliffs at Lighthouse Point along the eastern coast of Maine.
Yeah, it's always fun when we head up in the northeast area. Golf's been in this area for a long, long time. This golf course hasn't. Rather new design by Brandt and Patel, and it's lengthy, 7,700 yards. You'll get to hit just about every club in the bag, so good test today.
So the action is underway, and we'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number one. Starting around the turn now, 72 holes, it's a lot of golf. Third round about to get underway.
Yeah, played well through the first 2 days, very much in contention, but it's still a new day. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power?
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Long, it just met longer. Oh, it's perfect. That is
Let's get
a
on the
huge
trees.
opening tee shot.
Let's get it.
He's set up for his second shot here, looking
Let's
to
go.
knock it on the green. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Great start.
Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. Now the third hole here at Lighthouse Point, par 5, 566 yards. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frankie appears to be in control of his game in the early going.
I like what I'm seeing out there, doing all the basic things at a very, very high level, getting the ball in play. That helps set up the next shot. Next shot gets on the green. That's how it sets up the birdie putt. It's one thing leading to another.
Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. So a tester from 4 feet.
Oh, just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Frank, as we stand here at the 4th and look out, no mistaking where we're at. I know I'm having some lobster for dinner tonight.
Awesome clam chowder. The best comes from this area. Well, actually for the ocean, though, anything that strays a little left off this tee will find that ocean. And believe me, there's been more than one ball hit down there. Generous fairway, that's really the goal in the tiniest of green. If you find the green, you can have a birdie putt. Very short one indeed.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is a good-looking shot. That is a beauty, a real beauty. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Made a good run at birdie. He'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par. This for par. That's good work. That's a good par right there. Now at the fifth here at Lighthouse Point, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
When you stand on this tee, Rich, you don't see any fairway bunkers, but be careful. It can certainly fool you. The goal really with the Cliffs course is to find fairways. I'm loving that balance. Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that whole location. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. You knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Really. This is an awkward length.
So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Now at the sixth hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep, so really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up.
Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Seventh hole at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards, Frank. Are you happy if you walk out of here with anything other than birdie?
If you hit the fairway, you definitely should be looking at birdie, but the biggest problem here is to decide, Rich, what club to hit off the tee. You could hit a multitude of clubs here. Further up you go, the narrower this fairway gets.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is. Rich, it's not all gone. This is where you can pick yourself off the canvas. Start to string together one or two good shots in a row.
Wipe away all the negative thoughts from the bad start and just try to focus on what's in front of you. That should be pretty good right there. We're on the safe side. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It's only 165 yards, Frank. Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Go ahead and do that for birdie. Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult three-shotter than what you were anticipating. That's beyond line.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
It can't be that good.
Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really, just played good from the first hole on. Rhythm is good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart decision making as well.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Could it be? Do that.
Let's get it. Let's go.
We move to the 9th hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says
right there.
This is the number 6 handicap
That was
hole.
undeniable.
That's pretty tough.
Right
It
there.
is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway, and that's normally sand and cliffs. And the designer's really thrown the boat out. Excuse the pun. We are on the coastline here. This whole dog legs to the left, and ideally, you just sort of like to go fairway, pitch. That's the prudent way to play the hole. But of course, everybody likes the chance to drive and reach the par 5 and 2. Miss. Old price.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Early part of this second iron, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Getting set now over the putt. And he has it for birdie. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Well, hit the green, but certainly not close to the hole.
Probably barely give him a C for that shot.
And his third here at the par 5. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. These putts keep the round together. He's made it.
We in there. We in there.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards. Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left to right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt. Second from an excellent lie.
Safely on deck.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Drops for a birdie. Now to the 13th hole, and Frank, this could make you quake in your soft spikes. 702 yards, par 5. It might should be a par.
He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Looks to be putting everything into this one. Just destroyed it.
Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Right in the heart of the fairway. Green light special. Frank, earlier in the day, we were talking about how this round was pretty much off the rails. I'm shocked that he's put it back together.
Yeah, he looked early on completely out of it.
Okay, 20 feet, not too bad. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Normally you'd be happy to take two from there.
All right.
Feel like great putt.
Eagle.
Par 3 14th, headed over Lake Zimmer. Old man Zimmer was a legend in these parts here in Maine. Lighthouse Point. All you want here, Frank, at 240 yards.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
And he's made the green. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right, but missed those. And really, this is a very much a scoring opportunity.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This is a good-looking shot. Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Trying to make yet another birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
When you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
All right.
Terrific golf shot.
Close.
Now, that for an easy birdie.
Close, though. That was nice.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
That was close to a hole-in-one. That was nice.
Score that, a birdie. 17th hole is another par 5 over 600 yards. You get a terrific view of Juniata Crossway Bridge just ahead. And Frank, if you jump over that bridge, you can get a dynamite lobster roll at Nielsen's Lobster Shack. I don't know if you've ever had it.
Oh,
but
it's one of the best.
It just adds to sort of the charm of this area. But what a hole this is.
S-shaped par 5. You can see it bending to the right off the tee, and then the hole starts to go the other way. Magnificent view of the bridge you're just referring to. Reachable for the longest hitters, but once again, avoid the bunkers, and they're all down the right side.
He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Just a couple of feet. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway. Just going to leave you a short iron, and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie. Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Chance to get it close here. Good swing, good shot yet again. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
He has this putt for birdie. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
Shout out to 2019 VMAs in 5 days on August 26, 2019. It's going to be exciting. Excited to see Tori Kelly there and all the other amazing artists there also. Yes, shout out to 2019 VMAs in 5 days on August 26, 2019. CBT Naruto. Over and out.